Hello. Hi. Hi, Sue. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Uh, I have the computer way down here, which is not probably the best. And I don't dare move it because things are just so. Because I'm surrounded by bolts of fabric that I'm going to show you tonight. That I was supposed to show you last week, but I couldn't. So they are all on the website. So, in case you're new, my name's Sherry, and welcome. This is my channel, Practical Stitches, and I have a small fabric shop called Menzfabrics.ca. I'm in Canada, and Sue is not. And she is having her Thanksgiving this weekend. We had ours quite a while ago, so yes. So I guess I'll just wait a couple of seconds to see if anybody else is going to be popping on to say hello. Sorry if I'm looking down at the computer. I'm just seeing who's here and what's up. Um, Sue says she's here. So glad to have you. So, Edna's surprised it's Friday night. Oh, Lucy's made it. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Edna. Last week we were at Edna's house, and yeah, I think she had fun doing this. Did you, Edna? Did you enjoy being streamed from your home? Oh, Christine is here. Hi, Christine. Yes. Yes, so it was a very busy week. I had last weekend, I had a little sale, had my fabric all set up, and I had a stitch social on at the same place the following day. So that was really good. Edna says yes, she did enjoy it. She went to the Stitch Social as well. And yeah, she was knitting an ornament. Did you ever get it finished, Edna? Your little ornament you were knitting. It seemed complicated, but it looked easy. But I'm sure it wasn't. I'm not a knitter, so I don't know. And this weekend I have a Stitch Social in my area on Sunday afternoon. So this fabric has been making rounds. And I didn't sell it all, but I did sell some. And I'm quite pleased with it. I got quite a bit to show you. Well, for me, it's quite a bit. Um, yes. Okay. So maybe I should just start showing you the fabric. We're 3 minutes in, so yes. So I did get Nova Scotia tartan and it's fleece. Oh, and the lighting is just horrendous. Again, I was playing with this and I realized I had a remote for the light, but now I don't think it's working. It did turn on. So this is Nova Scotia tartan and it's fleece. Uh, it's really good to make blankets out of. A lot of people make those blankets you fringe and tie together to a different color. So this was the only fleece I could get. All the fleeces I ordered, they did not have. So this is a very popular item. People send it. Um, it's polar fleece. Like people that live away, they like to do. They call it a hug from home, like a scarf or a blanket. So that is very localized kind of fabric. So, what should I show you first? So, oh, my furnace is coming on. It's really cold here. It's supposed to go down to -10 tonight. So, this is a jersey merino fabric, and I'm just gonna fling it. It looks quite. I think I don't know if my monitor's dirty or what. So hopefully this is coming out a little better for you guys. It is very drapey, as you can see. It's like a gray mix. It's like kind of gray and, well, that's what it's called, gray mix. So it would make beautiful t-shirt like the Jared sweater, or um, where's my piece of paper? I wrote cheap things down. The Jared sweater and well, Love Notions. They have a $5 special. I think it's called the Arlington sweater. So you would want something that's like cow-like around the neck, like a loose-fitting sweater, or like with the neck. You know what I mean? Turtle. All of a sudden, I can't talk. But it's very lightweight. I don't believe you can see through it. No. And it is so soft. This has merino in it, 25%, and it also has spandex in it. Polyester, spandex, and merino in this. And it is so soft, very soft. So there is that one. So that is something different. You could even just make a t-shirt out of this. It would feel amazing on. I think it would look nice as well because it's very drapey. So there's that one. And this one's a little different. This is a French terry. It's kind of like a faded denim blue. And then it obviously has those big white splotches all over it. It is white on the back, and it has the loops. That's what the backing looks like. And there's the front. And it's printed because you can see it on the salvage. But this is quite fun, and it would make a great t-shirt. I did sell some of this already. So there's not a lot of it. Oh, is it thick fleece? I'm missing all the comments. Okay. Oh, so Edna sewed instead of knitted. And Sue wants to know if the fleece is thick. Yes. Okay. Let's hold this up again. It's not crazy thick. I don't think you'll be able to tell. Let's see if I can hold it up to the camera some more. It's called polar fleece. How many different kinds of fleece is there? It's not really thick, no. But it's not like there's so many different types of fleece now. I think there's polar, Arctic, microfiber is really thin, so it's definitely not that. It's heavier than the microfiber, if you know what that means. The GSM is listed, which I don't know if that'll help. Um, it's a regular weight, I would say. I don't think I answered that question very well. All right, so now we're going to get into the matchy stuff. So I kind of put this bit together for Christmas. I was thinking Christmas pajamas is what I was thinking. If anybody was making pajamas for Christmas or slippers or stuff like that. So the first one, I'm a little disappointed in it. Yes, the Nova Scotia tartan stuff is heavy enough for a blanket, I would say. It would make a nice throw, like blanket. And if you doubled it, it would be thick. Like if you used another fleece, you know, those Tide blankets people make, then it would be really thick. Um, so this is a flannel, the obvious Canadian Christmas flannel, buffalo check. But this is only printed. It's not a yarn dyed one. So it's thinner. You could make pajama pants out of it. And you can make slippers. I just found a really great pattern that's free. And I'm planning on making it. Uh, and I'll probably use this. What's it called? It's Tilly and the Buttons has a free boot slipper pattern, and it looks really cute. So, and it's free. So I'm gonna give it a try out of this. And the great thing about this one is I have this knit that matches. So this is polyester, rayon, and spandex. So it's going to have a nice recovery, and it's very orangey red, but it does match that buffalo check really perfectly, actually. And if you were planning on making pajamas, this is the stuff. This is called brushed thermal. So on one side, it's like a waffle knit. And then on the inside, the part that's against your skin is all brushed. So it's kind of fleecy. It's not really thick, but it's got some stretch to it. Not so much down the selvage, but it does have a fair amount and lots this way. So this, I love it. And I think it would make great pajamas and they would last. Now I know that it has higher amount of polyester in it and rayon and spandex, but they would definitely be warm and would make great Henley t-shirts. I think of a Henley, but any type of plain t-shirt. Plus, woman at the Stitch Social, she's seen this fabric and she said her husband has pajama pants out of it and loves them. I think it would be amazing to have a set, to have pants and then a Henley, and you could wear them as pajamas, or the Henley you could wear it either or. Um, so Sue likes that one. Well, I'm glad because there's more like it. So I have this in 4 different colors. So I also have a gray. Well, it's called charcoal, and it's the same. So gray goes with almost anything. I actually like a gray, and it's the same. So it has the fleecy back, or brushed, I guess I should call it. The brush back, and then comb, the honeycomb texture on the front. So, and I have this flannel. Now this is a printed flannel, and the red does not match this, but the gray looks really good with it. So I'll bring it a little closer. They look really nice together. There's kind of like a bluish gray stripe right here. It's more gray, I think. But this is like a muted red. It's not as orangey red as the knit that I showed you. So this is wider, so this is great for making pajamas. And kind of Christmassy. It's red, black, and white. And then that little stripe down the middle is kind of like a I can't get my finger to go in the right spot. Is like a very pale gray. So let's see if I can get that closer so you can see it. So this, and I also have black. Black obviously would look good with this. I'll show you with the red just so you can see that it definitely doesn't match. When I ordered it, I fingers crossed hoped it would, but it doesn't. So this, I have quite a bit of this. So this is wider, so it's perfect for making pajamas, and it's flannel, 100% cotton, and it's yarn dyed. So it shouldn't be, it's not a printed one. So I'll show you with the red so you can see what I mean. It's not the same color at all. Just so. Let's this is more muted, and this one is like an orangey red. And it does match the buffalo check that I showed. Lucy says she thinks it would make a nice pajama set as well. Alright, so now I'm saving the best colors for last. So I have royal blue, and everyone loves this color. I've already sold some of this. So let's see. So this is the same as the red and the charcoal I just showed you, but it's royal blue. And it has the fleecy back like the other ones. Well, I gotta stop calling it that. It's like brushed. But it does have a very, this one feels softer for some reason than the other ones. It's all exactly the same. So, but this one feels softer to me for some reason. So there's not a ton of this left, but it matches this perfectly, and it looks not so nice on camera, but in person. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It matches that blue just perfect. It looks really nice together. So, so this has just two shades of blue and like a very bright yellow stripe in it. And then with the blue, this would make amazing pajama set. Like flannel bottoms or whatever. So I don't have a lot of either of these left, but this is pretty together. So there's that. So, and I think this is the last one, a navy. So have the same color and a navy, or the same fabric and a navy. It's a knit. Yes, these blues are like crazy pop. Everyone was commenting on the blues at the both events. So this has the brushed back like the exactly same as the other ones. And but this one doesn't feel as soft as the royal blue. I should have ordered more of the royal blue, I guess. But it does, it has a nice, hangs really nice. And it would make, it's definitely soft. So, and what do I have to match this, you ask? Well, I must have something. Well, I do have buffalo check royal blue. Now let's see what it looks like with that. So, they don't look too bad together. Let's see. With this one. Yeah, I think the buffalo check looks better with the royal blue. But it doesn't look bad with the navy either. So, you know that the, okay, I got too many things I'm holding up here at the same time. So you know that these flannels are going to match. It's actually almost a perfect match. So the royal blue goes with that one. That would make really nice pajamas as well. This is another yarn dyed flannel. So it's nice and wide. It's 100% cotton. And then this with a Henley. Yeah, you'd be styling in pajamas for sure. So, and I also have, now the flannels I'm showing, this flannel's not new. And I also have it in a Kelly green, which would look really good with the black cotton spandex knit that I have. That's on my website as well. But it's too far away for me to reach. So yes, all these fabrics would make great pajamas. I'm really liking the red. I I love red. But the blue is really pretty as well. Sue says she's never seen the brushed waffle knit before. Well, I know that I've seen it in the cottons, but it stretches out really bad. Now I know this is like a polyester rayon spandex, but it's gonna recover. It's not gonna stretch out and be bagging off you when you're wearing it. And I think it'll last longer if it's washed a lot. It's my personal opinion for pajamas. but it does have that. Well, that's what it's called. It's called thermal brush. So, yes, I really love this because you can make pants out of it and Henleys, t-shirts, whatever, or even a night dress. And I was looking at pajama. Oh, I brought the wrong list. I'm making so many lists, I brought the wrong one downstairs with me. Oh, is it called So Little Time? Ellie Mac has some great patterns. It's like a family pajama pattern package. And what was the other one? Now I can't remember. I'll have to post it on Instagram or something. But yeah, I was really happy with these. So there's the royal, the navy, the red, which is very bright red, actually. It's a really vibrant red. And we have the charcoal, which is looking quite light on camera. It is a darker gray. And I got myself buried over here. I can't even move. And then the red, which is really pretty. It's very bright. Very Christmas Santa Claus kind of red. So, yes, if you're thinking about making Christmas pajamas, I think this is some flannel pants, or you could make like almost like long john type, like leggings out of both these. It's not super thick either, but I think it'd be warm. So, hence the name thermal brushed. So, Sue says she loves the red. Oh, I'm missing all kinds of things. Christine says she loves the navy waffle net. It is very nice navy color. And beautiful fabrics. You know how to put them together so well. Well, I've been looking at fabric for a very long time, trying to put something together on their website that would be for this time of year. So hopefully this will be of interest to some of you because, yeah, Christmas pajamas or t shirts. And even if you made like, say, you made this, like the pants, or, well, you could make a whole pajama set out of this. But if you're just making the pants and then just made a regular type t shirt out of this, you could always put like applique or something on the t-shirt. But when I look at this, I see a Henley for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. And Sue loves the red. I do too. I really like the red. Oh, and I wish I brought the other list down here. Yeah, I brought the wrong list. Yes, and there are tons of pattern sales on right now. Love Notions has aren't really expensive anyway, but they have some nice patterns that would be good for the knits. Um, they have a couple of night dress ones that are quite simple. Yeah, and I seen the Ellie and Mac, and they also sell a bundle, I think. Or maybe I'm getting them mixed up with somebody else. I have a list of pajama patterns upstairs. I wonder if I took a picture of it on my phone. I may have. I may have taken a picture, and then I can tell you instead of me standing here thinking. Gallery. Screenshots. What we have. Oh no, I deleted them all. Of course I did. Yes. Oh, where'd they go? Wrong device. Oh no, here it is. Uh, so there's. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see. So like legging bottoms, and then it's sort of like a Henley top. This is a $5 pattern. And they also have a family version. I think it's more expensive. And I'm going to tell you here in a second. Sew a Little Seam. That's what it's called. Movie night pajamas. Sew a Little Seam. I thought that was really cute. So, yes. Let's see. I think Ellie Mac's adult classic PJ pattern, Ellie Mac, and it's for man and woman, so you get really great size range. I think it goes all the way to 6XL. I don't know how much it is though, because I just took a screenshot, and there's some Love Notion. What's the other one? So Liberated. I think these came out last year. It's a nice pajama set. But I thought the whole family, get a pattern for the whole family, get all the sizes. I thought that was really cool. And that was pretty good. But if you're just making a t-shirt and pajama pants, you probably already have something in your stash. So, yes. And I think there is free pajama bottoms, I'm sure. And there's probably the t-shirts as well. So you just have to do some hunting, because free is always good. So, yes. So this is all the fabric. So is there any patterns that you guys are going to be, because this is like crazy Black Friday, everybody's shopping. Um, is there anything that you guys are looking at buying that's sewing related? I know that the few patterns that I was looking at, I found free ones, so that I didn't know existed. So I was excited about that boot slipper pattern. I want to try that. It looks neat. Sue says she doesn't need any more patterns. I hear that. Yeah, I get really picky about patterns now because I just have too many, and I think, well, they kind of look the same. So, but I thought I would try that. And what's the other free pattern I seen? I don't know. I can't remember what it is now. It's not on my list, so maybe I changed my mind about that one. Yeah, so that's that. And I have my Stitch Social on Sunday. Oh, so my newsletter will be coming out probably December 2nd. So there'll be another draw for somebody to win. But you got to be subscribed. I noticed that I have a whole page of names and none of them are subscribed. So that tells me there's something sitting in your spam folder on your computer. Yeah, Christine, I think almost every pattern company has a sale on right now, it seems. So I was going through all my pictures in my phone when I take screenshots and stuff, and thought, well, is there anything that I really, really want? Because this would be the time to get it. So, but so far, I think I'm just going to get that one free pattern. There might have been something else. I think I have 3 or 4 lists, and of course, I grabbed the wrong one and brought it down here. Yeah, I think there was something new that came out that I was looking at, but I obviously don't want it bad enough because I can't even remember what it is now. But yeah, I've been looking just to see if there's anything I might like, but I think I have everything I need. And I could probably figure out how to make those boots, but it's easier to have a pattern sometimes. I'm going to move this a little bit because I'm going to. Oh, yeah, I can see better now. So that is. I did get this in green, but they only sent me 4 meters. So it doesn't seem worth it to even put it on the website for that amount. So I was thinking I might keep that one and not use the other ones. I don't know. So you could see it in the remnant section maybe eventually, but because I got 4 meters, if I might make me and my boyfriend one maybe, and then I'll use it all up. So that's why I didn't show you that color. It's like an all army green kind of color. But it doesn't match anything, so I may end up keeping that one. Lucy says she likes the boots idea. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have blurted that out because I was thinking about doing a video and showing you the made up. But out of the red buffalo check, I think that would be really cute for make good Christmas present as well. They look like because you can roll the tops down. So I wanted to try making them and see how big they were. Um, Sue is looking at sewing machines. Oh, she would like to see the boots. Yeah. Well, I'm planning on doing a gift video. It's probably not going to be out and not this week, but maybe it's on one of my lists. A lot of lists. No, it's not forest green, Christine. The other fabric. I think it's upstairs, so I can't even show it to you quickly. It's like an army green, like a olive color, which I love. So I think I'm going to keep it because there's only 4 meters and they weren't even going to send it to me. And I said, well, send it. And then I thought, well, I could make something out of it and show you what it looks like out of this fabric without using the stuff I'm supposed to be selling. So, yeah, have you noticed that I find it hard to make anything out of my fabric? I do. It's like it's not for me. I'm supposed to sell it, so I don't make anything out of it. It's terrible. And you're supposed to, so you can see how it works. So I'm thinking that if I have time, I'll make a t-shirt or something out of it. Probably I'll try Henley maybe and see how it works. Um, but yes, I really like the booty idea. I think that would make great Christmas presents and free pattern. Why not? I seen another pattern for boots on Etsy. It wasn't crazy expensive. Like it was $5 or something like that. But it had all sizes, like for children, and I'm not sure how many sizes are with. I think it's just an adult ladies pattern, but I'm sure once you made it a couple times, it wouldn't be hard to size it up. Maybe I don't know. And Adam has a really good from Adam Sews. He has a slipper pattern that would also work. but I wanted to try the boots. I thought they looked cute. And I need a pair of slippers, so I thought, well, I'll keep the first one that is the crappy one. I find that the first one doesn't always turn out, and then the rest of them, you gotta get the hang of it. Would make a Christmas gift for myself, Lucy says. Yeah, listen to me, making gifts for myself. But I have a friend that would probably like them, so I thought I would give them a try and see how big they are. Like around the leg, because if you don't want them to be tight, you want them to slide right on. Especially for people whose legs swell or anything. That's what I was thinking of, I guess. About how big they were. Um, yeah. So I'm looking forward to trying that out, which may be my gift for November. We'll see. So hopefully I get to do those tomorrow, maybe. And yes, I'm working on some Christmas ornaments that I gotta get busy doing. I was working on those at my Stitch Social because I find I can't get too involved in anything while I'm there because I gotta talk to people and stuff. So I only get about maybe an hour out of the whole time to actually do anything. So I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm just saying I'm not going to be making dresses and gowns and stuff while I'm there. Um, yes. Sue says, tell us about the quilt top. Sue, you must know that that is like 1,000 years old. It's not that old. It is just quilt top. I did buy backing for it, and that's as far as it went. And my other quilt that's hanging up on the other wall over there, I got the backing sewn together, and that's as far as that went. So this was actually, what was it called? A starry 9 patch. And the colors that I didn't like it. So I took it apart, the whole thing, and then made these block, well, they're triangles actually. Put these together. It's just a 9 patch quilt scraps that are all kind of in a blue and black. Oh, I'm sending stuff flying. I got stuff laying around here everywhere. Okay, I can't even walk. All right. So yeah, so it's just a 9 patch, and it's just on edge. So I really have no clue on how to quilt it. I think we were talking about that before, Sue, saying that I should do some, because there's a lot of space here that's dark. It would be nice to do, and it has a wide border on it. So it was a completely different looking quilt, and then I tore it apart. So I still have the other blocks, the stars, and I found some fabric to go with it, but I still haven't made up my mind about it, so I never did sew it together. So yes, these things have to get done. And I'm off for a little while at Christmas, and my list, I've already made a list of the things that I'm going to do while I'm off at Christmas. Obviously, you get to celebrate Christmas in there, but I'm going to have such a long list. Oh, yes, I've never done free motion quilting before. These, they're So this is block. So I sewed a triangle here, a triangle here, and a triangle here. And then when you turn it, it's a block. So there's seams right here. These are triangles. And that's not even in the middle. The seam is here, and then it's over here. But yeah, they're half triangles, I guess you'd call them. Yeah. So these are 4 triangles sewn together to make a square. Yeah, so that was my solution to try and save that because it was like horrid looking the way I made it before. And those stars that I made were really hard to make. I don't even know what they're called. They were awkward to sew together, so probably because I wasn't doing it the way you're supposed to. But anyway, they're packed away with the fabric that I found to match because they're like a gold color. So, and they had a white background, so it just looked really bad with this. And then, so I have no navy or blue scraps left now. That's not true. Yeah, they're not squares at all. And like this is a square, but that's a triangle. So make sure I'm pointing in a place where you can see. But yeah, that's a square right here. And then, yeah. So that was my attempt at saving that quilt. And I think I was so fed up with it, but because I had it all sewn together. So all those were all sewn together. And I think I showed it to my aunt, and she didn't say anything, but you can tell when somebody doesn't like something when they look at it. So, and then looked at it and thought, oh, I hate it. I don't like it. So I tore it all apart. So I took one quilt, which is technically going to make 2, but I don't have time to sew for some reason. And it says she sees it now. Yeah, it's dark and it's quite far away, and if I touch it much more, I'd probably fall. It's just barely hanging there. Yes, later. Well, I think the reason why plus I don't have time, but I really want to get that quilt done by the end of the year, so that might be what I'm doing. It's just I can't decide. I made a couple of pillows and quilted them in different ways, which are actually ended up being cat pillows, like like with the leftover squares from my other quilt. And I thought, well, I would like to do what I want to do is do really big hand stitches and then do machine quilting with it, is what I would like to do. But everything I do, I don't like it. I think I'm just putting too much thought into it, and I should just quilt it and get it over with. Yes, quilting projects for me do take a long time because I always look at them like a slow project. It's like something you just do once in a while. So I'm not in a hurry, and I don't sell them obviously because I'm making them out of scraps. It's my way to use up scraps that I have. So yeah, so you're not gonna see me pumping anything like quilts out. There's a woman at the Stitch Social, and she said she had um, it was 8 or 12 quilt tops that had to be quilted. Well, I have 2, and I think that's too many. But I think she can make a quilt in a day. I I don't do that. It takes me quite a few days. Yes, I do overthink things sometimes. I don't know, I just have this picture in my head, and when I try and do it, it doesn't work, and yeah, I just need to sit down and just to tell you the truth, there's no room to even lay the quilt out and get it ready right now because this place is a heave ho. Because I've been dragging stuff to and from for the last little while, so and I need to do it again on Sunday, so I have 2 in a lap quilt that need to be quilted. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it because it's just hanging there. It makes a good backdrop. But I'm sure you guys are sick of looking at it, so it would be nice to get it done. But I have no idea how I would quilt that. I'd like want to get that other big one done first. Be nice to have it on the bed for the winter. It's just for me, so it's my scrappy one. I haven't shown it to you yet because I wanted to be quilting it when I showed it to you, so you could see it all together, and then hopefully finished. So, so yes, that will be coming soon, and then maybe I'll get all excited and get this one done too. Be nice if it was done instead of me hanging it. I actually want to get something. I bought the hooks so I could hang things up to it just looks better than seeing a whole bunch of fabric piled up behind me, I think. Always thinking of new ideas for scraps. Lucy, I think that I shouldn't have opened a fabric business. I should have just opened a scrap business because I seem to be more interested in making things out of scraps than I do edit something new. I like to make stuff out of them. I don't know why. But yeah, I do like doing scrappy things because I've been doing my research for the videos I was talking about last week about wardrobe and stuff. And all the things like I'm reading about style and all that stuff just to try and I don't know. You have to do some research when you do this stuff. So everything like my Pinterest boards, like I'm scrolling like through all the different styles, which there's like uh, things that I think that I would be interested in to try and build some kind of inspiration board or whatever. Everything is like really scrappy looking. And I think, oh my goodness, where's that coming from? Everything is like made out of is like old shirts and recycled clothes and uh yes, Sue, that is an excellent idea making doll clothes out of scraps because using little tiny tiny scraps. I like that little Christmas ornament and the journal covers. I made those all out of scraps and I kind of was pleased with how they turned out. But dog clothes are way quicker. For sure. Well, not quicker, but I mean faster than sewing all these little tiny scraps together. How many dog clothes are you making, Sue? Because I'm picturing you making like a suitcase full of them. What day do you have your Thanksgiving dinner? Are you having a big Thanksgiving dinner? What day do you do it on? Because I think Thanksgiving in the States starts when? On a Wednesday and goes right straight through until Monday or something? I don't know. Sue says, I have 5 girls to sew for, so yes, I guess you are going to be busy making those for a suitcase full. 5 girls. Oh, Thanksgiving was yesterday. Yeah, because in Canada, our Thanksgiving weekend, it's usually a Sunday that everybody has their dinner or their supper or whatever. Oh, so your Thanksgiving is all over now. And you're officially in Christmas mode? Oh, dear. Yeah. Christmas is not that far off. So, yeah. It's time to get things rolling. I think my last Stitch social is on for the year, which is crazy to say, is on Sunday. And then I have some booked for January, February. And the Stitch social I do out where Edna is, we were talking about doing a Dress a Girl Stitch social where everybody makes dresses, and I brought some of the Alicia's Alicia Shay's free pattern thoughtful creativity. I brought those, and a couple people took those and they're going to look at them, and so we might be doing that. So Sue is in Christmas mode now. Lucy starts after Remembrance Day. Yes, that's one thing I didn't get done this year. Every year on Remembrance Day, if I don't go to a service, it's usually just a quiet day at home, like for the rest of the day, and I cut brush to make wreaths, and which is a gift for quite a few people, and I don't think I'm going to even have time to do that this year either. Yes, Edna, Christmas Day is only a month away, so yeah, it's time to get busy. That's not fair. I was waiting for somebody to say that. But yeah, it is. It's coming right up, so lots to do. I got my Christmas cards printed because I designed my card and or two of them actually. So get that done, and that's as far as I got with that job. So I actually dislike Christmas. Christmas can be a lot of work, and you always miss people that are no longer around, which makes it hard for a lot of people, I think. So, but I like making things for people, so I usually give my friends a little something something, and it may be slippers this year. Yeah. Yes. Well, don't panic. It'll come whether we're ready for it or not. And yes, Christmas is commercialized, because if you talk to store owners, they say, well, we only have so many weeks to sell all this stuff. And that's the way they think. So that's why it goes out early and earlier every year. Yes, an old-fashioned Christmas. Yep, it's just as nice. You are right. Well, oh my. Hour It was a half an hour last time I looked at the time, and now an hour has gone by. So I am keeping some of you up. So I hope you enjoyed this fabric haul, and check out the website. They are all on there. And Sue is saying she would like to have snow. Well, I think it was snowing here just a little while ago, but I think it's going to be too cold to snow. It's supposed to get really cold tonight. Christine probably still has snow. And she likes an old-fashioned Christmas as well. Yes. Well, Sue wants snow just for one day. It doesn't work that way. Anyway, we're supposed to have a mild winter this year, so I think we're supposed to have a green Christmas, according to the weatherman. We shall see, which is fine with me, because probably be driving in it. So, yes. So I am going to say thank you for stopping in and listening to me ramble on about fabric, and I hope you enjoyed the new fabrics that I have on the shop. And make sure you're subscribed to the newsletter so you get a chance to win that draw. And yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. And take care, everyone. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon. Bye.